Yes, most traders will see the move after it has happened. Right? But if you understand the structure and demand, the market tells you where it's likely to reverse from before it happens. So today is on Wednesday, and I've been looking at my charts to see what price is about to refill for the rest of the day. Right, it's London session, early in the morning. I tend to stand from the higher time frame, right? That's the perfect area to start from. It gives you the overall picture and you understand what the market is doing. So I started from the daily time frame, right? I just wanna show the overview, fairly quick, fairly fast. And I can see that price is just clearly in the bullish line, right? Just clearly bullish. But at the moment, this was my swing high, this is my swing low, which is sell side liquidity, and my swing high is buy side liquidity, right? So price is just in a bullish run, but once we have had that break of structure to the upside, price does not just keep on going in a straight line to that bullishness. Just it tends to have some pullback, and that's what is happening at this point, right? We are having a pullback up to our demand zone before. Now the institutions decide to move price more higher and create higher prices, right? So from the other time frame, I've known that we are in a bullish market, but at the moment we are doing a pullback or a retracement. So I go to my 4-hour time frame, and then from here is where now I can mark my zones, right? Price was moving, right? This was the first break of structure. Price came and tapped this demand zone, and it went up in that direction and gave this break of structure, and it continues up, creating our swing high and our swing low, right? So what do we expect once price has given us a break of structure? We expect it to do a pullback down to our demand zone before it continues to the higher time frame trend, which is bullish. So at the moment, I can see that price is a pullback, right? The first break of structure, price selected from this demand, right? Cross down, and then now this is our recent break of structure, right? This is our recent break of structure. This was supply zone, and this is our swing low, swing high. This being our supply zone, we just want to see price to retrace up to our supply zone, and then now the institutions will push price lower to create this possible break of structure, aiming. Remember, we are just in a retracement. Overall, we are in a bullish trend, but now what we are doing is just we are doing a retracement trend, like a counter trend, right? So once price has tapped my supply zone, I just want to see it continue down up to this level before now we align ourselves with a higher time frame trend to continue to the upside, right? So this was our internal break of structure, and now I'm anticipating for some sales, right? And then this is what I want to see before I take my trade, right? I have my trading plan tells me that once price has tapped my supply zone, I just don't take a trade straightforward or aggressively. I tend to wait for confirmations. What kind of confirmation? I just wait for market structure. Alright. So now time frame, which is a bearish pullback down to our ultimate, that's 4-hour bullish area of interest, right? So typically this is a downtrend in the 1 hour, and the people in 1 hour, they're busy selling, alright, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? As long as they understand the market's narrative, they know that yes, we are in a bullish direction from the higher time frame, but at the moment, at the current time that I'm watching my price, we are doing a pullback, which is a bearish market, and there's nothing wrong with them to sell in that market condition as long as they sell from the right place and they know what the market is trying to achieve. All right, so typically when we are in a downtrend, we can see it, and now it just started from this point and it's just crashing down. Very nice. This was the last break of structure. What happens when we have had a break of structure? We tend to wait for that retracement up to our supply zone, and then from there we can continue to take price down and down to this liquidity. So after break of structure, we see price doing a pullback. Right, it's just an internal pullback or retracement, and it is an uptrend to some people. Right, just it is from this point up to this, it's an uptrend to some people. People are buying. Right, market structure shift from this point, people buy. Break of structure to wait price to come down. Yesterday, people bought from this level, targeting this liquidity up there or this supply zone. They bought and they made money. There's nothing wrong with that as long as you understand what the market is doing. So for me, for today, price has done its work by giving us the pullback and it has tapped our supply zone. Right? So for me, it's not safe anymore to continue buying. Why? Our higher time frame area of interest or our higher time frame supply zone has been tapped, and once it has been tapped, we want to see price now aligning to the general trend, which is the bearish pullback, right, to facilitate that continuation we saw down there on the 4-hour of the daily time frame. So before I sell, I just want to see price take out this low and give me a market structure shift. Right, that's what I want to see. If price can break below here with a momentum, give a market structure shift, now I can sell from this my second supply zone. Right, now I can sell from that point, right, short position from right there. Right, my stop loss just above, a little bit above my supply zone, targeting the opposing liquidity. Right, this one, because now we are in a downtrend. This is what I want to target. That's if mark my condition on this trade. This only happens when price has closed below this my line, this low. Right, if price does not, we are still in a bullish movement. Price can decide to reverse from here and continue to the upside. That's okay. But if it closes, right, I'm saying if it does that, I don't know what the market is going to do, and I will never know what it tends to do. For me, just to place myself in a position that allows me to take action or to react to what price gives me. Alright, so if it gives me, because we had this break of structure to the upside, this one right there, break of structure. Typically we tend to wait price to come to this demand and then we continue to the upside. Right, that's typically how it does. But now I'm not interested to taking this trade to the upside. Why? We have tapped our higher time frame target. That's our supply zone, and we are in a downtrend. What do we want to see? We want to see price tapping our supply zone, and then we continue to the downside. So I'm not interested in taking these buys. Rather, I'm interested to see price close below here, right? And then if it does that, I'll wait it to mitigate that my supply, and then we'll continue with the downtrend. Right, for now there's no trade until price closes below here. Right, it may decide to go up from here, as I've said, and that's very okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's very much okay. People can take this trade and make money. That's very nice. I will just wait for that my bearish market structure that's going to happen. It may happen here or it may not. It may decide to react from here to the upside, maybe take this liquidity or somewhere in between there, and then from there it will give me that my market structure shift to enable me in selling. So as long as it has not given me that market structure shift to the downside, my trade is not fully ready. Right, so what I've seen in this DXY is DXY is the dollar index. I just replicate it on the currency, that's Euro USD and GBP USD, right? But now DXY is inversely correlated with Euro USD and GBP USD. So in Euro USD, I'm looking to buy. So this is what I have on Euro USD. Let me show you what I saw on the 4-hour time frame. Price was having this. We have said that price is in a bullback. A bullback to where? To this supply zone out there that created this breakout structure, right? Because now typically it is a downtrend, right? Breakout structure, price selected from a supply zone right there. Breakout structure, we are expecting price to come to this supply zone and then will continue further down to take this low, right? But now we are in a pullback, right? We are in a retracement, market structure shift, price reacted, went up, breakout structure, price has come to test our demand zone right there. Now we are expecting it to continue to get this breakout structure to the upside. So in 1 hour, this is what I'm looking to see. Breakout structure, right? Clearly, just as we saw on the DXY, right? And price took this liquidity, tapped this demand zone, so it did mitigate the full of part of it, but it did mitigate some part of it. So this is what I'm also waiting. If price closes above here, then I will know that this miniature retracement, bearish retracement has come to an end, and now we are going to buy to the upside. If it closes above here, this is where I want to position myself at this point, right? I will take my long from this point and then target this high, right? And then target that my high, stop loss just below my zone a little bit, just there, and target that my high, that's a 1, 2, 3, and that will be a nice trade. I have said that I'm not taking this trade until price closes above here with a momentum candle, right? Not just a week, but a candle closing above this my level, and then I'll consider taking the trade. If it doesn't close above this my trade is invalid. Alright, I'll just wait it to come down and then maybe to somewhere here and then give me that market structure shift, something like this. If it closes above, I'll wait it to come here, then I will buy. Alright, as simple as that. If it doesn't close above my point, I'll wait it to, if it weaks, just that did something, whatever it wants to do, I'll wait it to do something like this. If it doesn't close, I want it to continue down and then do something like this. Then I will buy from this level, right? I'll buy from this point, right? That's if it doesn't close above my market structure shift, right? But if it closes above this point, I'm taking it from this level that I had marked previously, right? So it's just clearly as simple as that, following my trading plan and following my rules and taking what the market gives us. Alright, so that's it. Always follow your rules, follow your trading plan, and just know that you are always just one trade away